everyone. This week's video we'll be doing our top 10 favorite movies from the 1940s. So here we go, everyone.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, number 10, Africa Screams with Abbott and Costello. It also stars some of the Three Stooges members, Shemp Howard and Joe Besser. They had a scene together in that movie. It came out in 1949.
Number 10 for me is The Great Dictator from 1940, starring Charlie Chaplin.
It's his first talkie movie, first one. All his other movies were silent up till that point. The Great Dictator was his first film with sound. So that's my number 10. Now on to number 9.
Number 9, everyone.
Okay.
Family Honeymoon with Fred MacMurray and Claudia Colbert.
And my number 9 is Bicycle Thieves. And it is an Italian movie. It's going to be the only foreign movie spoiler, but AC won't give it a chance. But it's a good Italian movie. I'm pretty sure it's on HBO Max if you want to watch it.
It is actually.
Okay, because that's where I watched it last year. I watched it in October last year. But check it out. It's a good movie. And number 8.
Everyone.
Yeah, number 8.
Number 8. Okay, everyone. Time Out for Rhythm, which is a Three Stooges full-length film. It came out in 1941, and it also stars Richard Lane, who was also worked with Columbia at the time, though. And this little Columbia feature film, full-length film, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. And my number 8 is Notorious, which is an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you seen that one?
I've heard of it, AJ.
I haven't seen any of his movies up to this point.
Okay, everyone. Number 7, Buck Privates, which is an Abbott and Costello film. It also has Shemp Howard, believe it or not. And also has the Andrews sisters.
Alright. And my number 7 is a Christmas classic. It's a Wonderful Life, starring Jimmy Stewart, Donna Reed. Everyone knows who's in the movie. But it's the best Christmas movie ever, and that makes it one of the best movies in the 1940s right there. Some people might be shocked that it's not higher on my list, but the 40s were a good decade for movies. It's Wonderful Life is at number 7. So there's that. Check it out if you haven't already, which I think everyone's already seen it. It's on TV every year, so.
And it's on Prime Video every year in recent years, by memory.
Yeah, but we are old school. We have it on DVD.
Number 6, Remember the Night, which stars Fred MacMurray, Barbara Stanwyck, and Sterling Holloway.
It's a good movie.
It came out in 1940, and it was also the first movie that teamed up those lovely legends, Barbara Stanwyck and Fred MacMurray. And I think they made a good team up, a good team in this movie. And they had a couple of other films, which I will tell you another one a bit later.
I think I know which one it is, but
Stay
we don't know.
tuned, everyone.
We don't know each other's lists, but I have an idea.
Stay tuned, everyone.
I have an idea. But number 6 for me is Citizen Kane, which some people may be surprised it's not higher. It at one time was number 1, but I've seen so many other movies since it was number 1. I've seen so many other 40s movies and just movies in general, so it's a little lower. It's at 6, right? Number 5 or number 6?
What'd you say?
Is it number 5 or number 6? Which one are we? Is it number 6? Yes. Number 6. It may sound a little low, but 40s were so good. Citizen Kane's one of the best movies of all time. Check it out if you haven't already. Starring and directed by Orson Welles. One of his best movies ever.
Alright, number 5. Alright, everyone. It Ain't Hay, which is another Abbott and Costello movie, and it also stars Richard Lane and Shemp Howard, of course.
Alright, and number 5, AC kind of hinted at this with the Fred Murray and Barbara Stanwyck for his previous movie, but Double Indemnity was my number 5 movie of the 1940s. It's the best Fred MacMurray movie by far. The Apartment and Remember the Night are a close second and third.
Yeah, and he also played serious roles in those two movies, both for those of you wondering.
Yep. if you've seen him in My Three Sons or any of those Disney movies, might be a bit of a departure. It might catch you off guard, but he does a great job. I think he almost does better.
Well, he
in
does
a
a
way.
great job in any role. Number 4, It's a Wonderful Life, Jimmy Stewart and Donna Reed.
Good movie.
Right. Good on you, AJ.
You know it's good if we both have it on our top 10 movies of the 40s list. Okay, so my number 4 will be another Orson Welles movie, hot take, but The Third Man, which is my personal opinion better than Citizen Kane, but not by a lot. It's all these movies, like from 1 to 6, are really close in quality. It's just, if you ask me on another day, the 6 might be completely rearranged. But for number 4, The Third Man from 1949, it's not directed by Orson Welles, but Orson Welles is the lead in the movie.
Yeah.
From 1949, check it out. Have you seen the movie?
What movie?
The Third Man.
I've heard of it, but I might get one day. I might see it, but I hope it's on.
I don't know if it's on anything.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't know. And I also should have mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to say it now. Another reason why Citizen Kane's a little lower is because I rewatched it again. I still really liked it. I loved it. But I loved it as much as I did the first time. But I still loved it, but it just wasn't. It used to be a top 5 movie, maybe even number 1 at one point. But it's still up there, but not in that echelon of movies. So,
All right, Jay.
Number 3.
Number 3, Red River, which stars John Wayne and Walter Brennan. That came out in 1948, and it's got to be my favorite John Wayne movie from the 1940s. He did a lot of good movies in the 1940s, and
I haven't seen any good John Wayne movies from the 1940s.
Oh,
You must have shown me the bad ones, because all the John Wayne 40s movies I've seen have not been that good.
he did a lot over the years. He did at least 2 or 3 a year. I know that was released 2 or 3 a year, but you know.
Yep. And my number 3 is Rebecca. It's an Alfred Hitchcock movie from 1940, and most people haven't seen it or haven't heard of it. It's not one of his more well-known movies, but it's on YouTube for free, which is how I watched it last year, and it surprised me how good it was. Great Hitchcock movie. Check it out. It's just another Hitchcock masterpiece. There's dozens of masterpieces, depending on who you talk to. I'd say he probably has at least a dozen, not about dozens. I don't know if he has more than, I don't know if he has 24 masterpieces, but he has at least a dozen. That's just one of his several masterpieces. Check it out if you haven't already. It's free on YouTube. Just search Rebecca 1940 full movie and you can watch it for free. Have you seen that movie? Rebecca.
No.
Okay.
I've heard of Rebecca.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Oh, I know you said it's a Hitchcock movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No.
All right, number
Number
2. Okay, everyone. The
Any
Babe Ruth story. It stars William Frawley and William Bendix, and it talks about the life of Babe Ruth, and for you old baseball fans out there, or even Babe Ruth fans, and William Bendix played Babe Ruth, and I like it, and they had so other many baseball movies in the late 40s and early 1950s. So great movie, guys, and I recommend you all check it out if you haven't already.
Yep. And my number 2 is The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, which is, in my opinion, the best Western of all time. So, what? Have you seen it, or are you just saying that?
I saw it, and I don't see it as the best Western, but it's just my opinion. But
Some people may not even consider it a Western. I consider it a Western. It's my favorite Western of all time. It was on HBO Max when I watched it. I don't know if it's still on HBO Max.
I don't think so, no.
But it was when I watched it. We'll maybe put links in the description of the video of where you can watch these movies, if you can watch them anywhere. So that's my number 2. And now, the coveted number
1!
Yep.
Okay,
I love it when
everyone.
he yells it like that.
Done with the Mary.
Good one. Yeah.
Which is my favorite movie from that era. It was directed by Billy Wilder, like AJ said earlier in the video.
Billy Wilder.
Okay, and then it stars my favorite actor. Some of you might know who it is, but it's the great Fred McMurray, again with Barbara Stanwyck and Edward G. Robinson. And the Queen of Hollywood, Bess Flowers, has an uncredited role.
Yes, the Queen of Hollywood. She's been a few hundred Hollywood movies.
About 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, 350 maybe.
There's a great movie from that era. There's a good chance she's in it. Cold these she wasn't in, but I'd say almost half these she was
And
in.
she was in North by North, like movies like The Ask My Professor, North by Northwest, The Thrill of the Vole, and much more.
Yeah, if you ever have me back on here, I don't know if you will, but we may do another top 10 Tuesday where we do different decades, but you'll at least do it. I may join you too if you guys want to see that again.
I hope AJ joins me in the 50s and 60s and so on moving forward.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see if people like it or not.
See how we go.
But now my number one. Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? I stole some Ace.
Oh, AJ, silly.
Casablanca from 1942. Best 1940s movie from 1942. Best movie of the 1940s ever. Thank you. I thought you hated this movie.
I don't, but I'm just showing this to everyone.
Yeah.
Not because I like it, but not because it's a favorite of mine.
Yep. But Ingrid Bergman and Humphrey Bogart are the stars of the movie. They do a great job. It's great, nice all-around effort overall. It's in my top 10 movies of all time as well. So, Casablanca, 1942. It's a war movie, kind of, set during a war. But check it out if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure it's on HBO Max as well. We should be sponsored by HBO Max. We're giving them all. We're mentioning all these HBO Max movies, so we should be sponsored by them.
Yeah.
But check it out if you haven't already. And it won Best Picture 1943. It says it on here. Best Picture. It was well deserved. I look at some other movies from that year that were nominated for Best Picture. This was easily the best movie of 1943 award year. So there you go. Casablanca, baby. So keep going and growing.
And happy Wiggly, everyone.
Yep. See ya.